Welcome to Utter Mind. The procrastination paradox: why we do it and how to stop. Procrastination is something that affects almost everyone at some point in their lives. It's that nagging feeling of putting things off until later, and it can be a major obstacle to productivity. But what causes procrastination, and more importantly, how can we overcome it? In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at procrastination and explore some strategies for overcoming this thief of productivity. Procrastination can be caused by a variety of factors. One of the most common causes is a lack of motivation. When we're not motivated to do something, it can be difficult to get started, and before we know it, we've put it off for another day. Another common cause of procrastination is fear of failure. When we're afraid of failing at a task or project, we may put it off in order to avoid the possibility of failure. Finally, procrastination can also be caused by a lack of organization. When we're not organized, it can be difficult to know where to start and how to prioritize our tasks. Whatever the cause of procrastination, the end result is the same: wasted time and missed deadlines. But how can we overcome this thief of productivity? One of the most effective strategies is to set clear goals. When we have a clear idea of what we want to accomplish, it's easier to get started and stay motivated. Additionally, creating a schedule and sticking to it can also be helpful. By breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable chunks and scheduling them into our day, we can take the first step towards overcoming procrastination. Another effective strategy for overcoming procrastination is to eliminate distractions. Distractions can come in many forms, such as social media, email, and other online distractions. To eliminate distractions, it's important to set boundaries, such as turning off notifications and setting aside specific times during the day for checking email or social media. Additionally, creating a distraction-free working environment can also be beneficial. This could mean working in a dedicated workspace or even just closing the door to your office or bedroom to eliminate distractions. Another strategy for overcoming procrastination is to focus on one task at a time. Multitasking can be a major obstacle to productivity, as it leads to decreased focus and increased stress. Instead, it's important to prioritize tasks and focus on one task at a time in order to stay focused and motivated. Procrastination can also be overcome by changing your mindset. Instead of thinking of tasks as a chore, try to reframe them as a challenge or an opportunity. When you approach tasks with a positive mindset, it can be easier to get started and stay motivated. Additionally, try to find the purpose behind the task, rather than just seeing it as a to-do item. This can make the task more meaningful and motivating. Finally, it's important to remember that procrastination is a normal part of the human experience, and it's okay to procrastinate sometimes. Don't beat yourself up if you find yourself procrastinating. Instead, try to understand why it's happening and take steps to overcome it. In conclusion, procrastination is a common obstacle to productivity that can be caused by a variety of factors. It can be caused by a lack of motivation, fear of failure, or even a lack of organization, and can have a number of negative effects on our lives. However, by setting clear goals, creating a schedule, breaking down large tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, eliminating distractions, focusing on one task at a time, changing your mindset, and being easy on yourself, you can take steps to overcome this thief of productivity. Remember that it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress and striving for improvement. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel Utter Mind.